Good morning, customers of Totally Inked and Friends. The month of June, Stampin' Up! Is having a 15% off most of their designer series paper sales. So, everything, most everything in the 12 by 12 and 6 by 6 are on sale, including the online exclusive Hello Irresistible, which is the paper I'm going to use today. What I'd like to do is show you how to take a 6 by 6 piece of cardstock and use most all of it up on a card that's quick and easy and so much fun. So again, our designer series paper is all on sale. If you have any questions, let me know. You can always go to barbhopper.stampinup.net and see it online. This is the card we'll be making today. This is the style of card we'll be making. And what's fun about this is it shows both sides of the paper. This side and this side. And it's just a lot of fun. So what we're going to need is a 6 by 6 sheet of paper. We're going to need a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of white for our inside. And we're going to need a 5 1/2 by 5 1/2 sheet of cardstock, and I've scored this at 4 1/4. So let me just set these aside for right now. We'll just put those here. And we'll get a handy dandy paper cutter. The first thing I'm going to do is turn it on its side and cut off 3/4 of an inch of paper. Okay? And I'm just going to set that here. Then I'm going to cut off a 1 inch. Oh, I guess I need to put that up a little further. And then I'll come in here and I'll cut another 1 inch. Okay, so that's all the cutting I need to do. That was pretty easy. So here's my 3/4 by 6 that I cut off first. Here's my 1 by 5 1/4, my other 1 by 5 1/4, and my 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, now, first thing I'm going to do is take my card base and I'm going to give that a good score. I don't know who's calling me, but they'll just have to wait. Okay, we don't need this little 3/4 piece. We're just going to set that aside. I'll show you what we can do with it later. Now I'm going to take my top piece. Let me just put these up here. And I'm just going to line it up on my card so that there's just a little bit of border all the way around. And let me kind of turn this. Kind of hard to do this on camera. Okay, and now I'm just going to put a line of whatever kind of glue you're using. I'm using the seal because that works for me. And I'm going to take this little flap and I'm just going to glue that down. And now I have my basic card assembled. And you can see both sides of the paper. Now let's take that piece of white for our inside, because sometimes your cardstock, colored cardstock, is hard to read. And again, we're just going to put this down so we have a little bit of border around. We're going to take one of these pieces, these 1 by 5 1/4, and I'm just, oh, I kind of like that side. Check the back side because one piece is going to go on the front, so I guess it really doesn't matter. We're going to take this one. We'll put some adhesive down there, and we'll take this one and we're just going to put this right here like so. This is the oh, what's the name of this paper? Hello Irresistible. It's an online exclusive, and there's all kinds of. Now this one we kind of want to show off the other side of the paper, so we're just going to turn it over, and poof, your card is now done, ready to be accessorized however you want it. Could be birthday, could be sympathy, could be anything. So let me show you a couple that I have done. Again, this was just our 6 by 6. I cut 3/4 of an inch off. I cut 1 inch, then I cut another inch, and then I was left by a 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, and the project, the card base, is 5.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4.25. Let me move this out of my way and let me show you some that I've done. Of course, here's the one that I showed you in the beginning. And this happens to be the Delightfully Eclectic paper. This is a big pack of paper. It's was $30. It's $25.50, and you get 48 sheets. So there's that one. Again, this is the eclectic paper. You can see both sides of the paper. You can decorate them any way you like. I have a granddaughter that's into space, so I had to make her one. She graduated 8th grade, so we'll have to celebrate her. And this paper is the stargazing. And it's so bright and fun. And this is the eclectic. I kind of got carried away making these, as you can see. Here's another one of the eclectic. There's so much of this. Is one that I made earlier. I need to finish embellishing it. This is another one. This is one of my first ones that I did. On the inside here, I thought the black was a little too much, and so I covered it up with just another piece of paper. And of course, our Zany Zoo. You gotta love those guys. They're just too cute. You could color these in if you wanted. All kinds of things to do. Here's another one. Happy to celebrate you. Now you ask what to do with all of these 3/4 by 6 pieces of Designer Series paper. Don't throw them away. Hang on to them because you can put them on backgrounds. This was using all of the Bright and Beautiful paper. And I love this stamp set. I like you. So you get a card. Isn't that cute? And then this one, I put a piece of the double-sided I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, put glue on the back, put my strips on. Now this, I used 1/2 inch. These are 3/4. You could easily cut these in half or make a 1/2 and 1/4 inch, any size. So save those pieces. They'll work for that. So again, that's all the Designer Series paper is 15% off. And there's some beautiful, beautiful paper. This paper comes from Inked Botanicals, which is one of my favorites. Do I have another Inked Botanicals? I do. This one is not. Isn't that paper fun? Just so much fun. And this is another one of the Hello Irresistible papers. It's just so soft and pretty. Had a bunch more. This is one I just did for my downline. It's not finished yet because I just demonstrated it. So that's it in a nutshell. If you've got any questions, give me a call. I'll be happy to answer them. Or text me or email me. That's it for now, and I hope you have a great day here. If you need to get maybe a screenshot of this, it's kind of my, you know, if you put an order in, I'll send you a copy of this at www.barbhopper.stampinup.net. Use the host code, all capital letters, QRX4FTVG. And I will be happy to send you a copy of the template. Again, okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Have a great day.